Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli wa nusallimu ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. An Abi Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu anna Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam qala atadruna min al-muflis qalu al-muflisu fina man la dirham lahu wa la mata'a فقال إن المفلس من أمتي من يأتي يوم القيامة بصلاة وصيام وزكاة ويأتي وقد شتم هذا وقذف هذا وأكل مال هذا وسفك دم هذا وضرب هذا فيعطى هذا من حسناته وهذا من حسناته فإن فنيت حسناته قبل أن يقضى ما عليه أخذ من خطاياهم فطرحت عليه ثم طرح في النار رواه مسلم أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam once in a gathering of Sahaba Ikram ridwanullahi ta'ala anhum ajma'in, he asked a question to a Sahaba, Atadruna min al-muflis, do you know who is bankrupt? If someone asks us who is bankrupt, what will we respond? The one who has no money, no property, that is bankrupt. Sahaba replied the same thing. قالوا المفلس فينا من لا درهم له ولا متاع. The muflis is the one who does not have any money and dirham and who does not have any property. That is muflis. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Innal muflisa min ummati. The muflis from the bankrupt of my ummah is man ya'ti yawm al-qiyamah bi salatin wa siyamin wa zakatin. The one who comes on the day of Qiyamah bi salatin with salah, prayers, wa siyamin with fasting, siyam, wa zakatin and with charity. This way Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam explaining who is muflis, the one will come with salah, with zakah, with fasting, and then وَيَأْتِي وقد شتم هذا وقذف هذا وأكل مال هذا وسفك دم هذا وضرب هذا. Then different people will come. One come and he says in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this guy abused me, or bad language, or he said something bad to me. Then another person come وقذف هذا, he said he calumny on me. And the other one will say وَأَكَلَ مَالَ هَذَا, and he took someone's wealth unjustly. And وَسَفَكَ دَمَ هَذَا, and he also blood about his blood, that he shed the blood of others. And then وَضَرَبَ هَذَا, and someone will come, he say he beat me in his life. Then what will happen? These different people will come. And then فَيُعْطَى هَذَا مِنْ حَسَنَاتِهِ. On the day of Qiyamah, definitely whatever we have done in this life, something bad to someone, we have to pay it on the day of Qiyamah. But how we can do that? No one will forgive on that day. No one will forgive on that day, because everyone, as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, everyone will say nafsi, nafsi. Everyone will talk about himself. There will be no relationship give us any benefit. That day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what will happen with them? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, هَذَا مِنْ حَسَنَاتِ فَيُعْطَى هَذَا مِنْ حَسَنَاتِهِ وَهَذَا مِنْ حَسَنَاتِهِ. From his credit of good, like he paid salah, he paid zakah, and he fasts in the month of Ramadan, from his credit, the good things from his hasanat will be given to those people who are coming and claiming for different things. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, فَإِنْ فَنِيَتْ حَسَنَاتُهُ. When the hasanat will be gone, all of the hasanat will be gone, like his prayer will be gone, his zakah, charity will be gone, his fasting will be gone. But still people are coming and claiming and telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he did with us, he did with us, he did with us. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, أُخِذَ مِنْ خَطَايَاهُمْ فَطُرِحَتْ عَلَيْهِ ثُمَّ طُرِحَ فِي النَّارِ. Then from their khataya, from their sins, the people who are coming and they are claiming that he did with us, he did with us, from their sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered them from their sin should put on his account. The one who is so pious, like he prayed salah and did everything, in his account, his their sayyat will be going to put in his account. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam thumma tuniha finnar, then this person he would be thrown into hellfire. That is the actual bankrupt according to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we can compare that the person who was coming with salah, with siyam, with charity, these are called huququllah, the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to perform salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to pay zakah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to fast in the month of Ramadan. These are called huququllah. But the other thing which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, that on the day of Qiyamah different people will come, those are called huququl ibad, and the rights of the people. And these rights of the people, Allah will not forgive anyone, because these are the people's rights, ibad's right. And if they will forgive, then Allah will forgive. If they will not forgive, even here in this life, even in the hereafter, Allah will not forgive until they forgive. That's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned that on the day of Qiyamah, as nafsi, nafsi, everyone will be talk about himself, and everyone will see how can I save myself from hellfire. That will be the effort for everyone. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned even Surah Abbas and other surah, that everyone will run from, like from his father, from his mother, from his brothers. Why? Because everyone will think that if I will go close to my father, maybe he will ask some virtues or some hasanat from me. And my mom maybe will ask something from me. Maybe my brother will ask something from me. Everyone run away from each other. So that will be the day. So that's why. But huququllah are the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like one salah is incomplete, this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so merciful, He can forgive anyone. One does not fulfill the rights of like siyam, fasting. His fasting is not complete, maybe Allah can forgive. Zakah is incomplete, maybe Allah can forgive, because these are the huququllah. But huququl ibad, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned that this will not happen, that Allah will forgive. We have to be very, very careful that whatever happens in this life, these 5-6 things Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, we can see if any one of us did not pay the right, or did not or abuse someone, or took someone's money unjustly, or beat someone for no reason, for anything we have done in this life, this is the time we can go and ask them and take forgiveness. But on the day of Qiyamah, we have to give our hasanat to them. If the hasanat will be over or finished, then their sayyi'ah, their bad action, we have to take them. May Allah save all of us, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us righteous believers, and may Allah make us to pay the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the rights of people, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wassalamu ala sayyidil anbiya wal mursalin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. Allahumma ahsin aqibatana fil umuri kulliha wa ajinna min khizyi dunya wa adhabil akhirah. Allahumma a'inna ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik. اللهم إنا نسألك تمام العافية. اللهم إنا نسألك دوام العافية. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين. اللهم ارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم انصر المسلمين في سبيلك في كل مكان. اللهم انصر المسلمين في فلسطين. اللهم أصلح أحوال المسلمين في كل مكان. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه، وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم أنت السلام منك السلام وإليك يعود السلام. تباركت ربنا وتعاليت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. صلى الله تعالى على خير خلق